Good morning. What a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I tell you what, the weather is on and popping, and we're going to enjoy this day just like we did the weekend. I am Yolanda Hinton, host of FY Culture Live. It's good to be here. I want to first welcome our listeners, our viewers, Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Look, make sure you all like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. As a matter of fact, you can go to YouTube at Crystal Records One, Cristo Records One, or you can go to FYI Radio Show host Yolanda Hinton. That is on the newest platform on YouTube. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, follow, and I promise I will follow you back. I tell you what, we want to say hello already to our TikTok friend. Oh wow, our friends over here. There's so many of you all on already. I want to say hi to. Look, let's see who's on the line. Giovanni, what's going on? CT, Gladys underscores up here. Jason, how you doing? Willie. Wow, it is so many of you all on. Theta, I think that's your name. Bertha, hi, what's going on? Oh, Nicholas, hi, James, hello. Oh, wow, just so many of you all. If I don't get a chance to give you all a shout out right now, later on, I will make sure I acknowledge that you are there, and I thank you for joining me. Thank you for your support. In the meantime, I want to mention the sponsors. Please go to www.beardgods.com. That's BEARDGODZ. Make sure you check out all the great things that they have for guys, for your beard, for your hair. You got conditioners, you got shampoos, you got balms, you got what else? Vitamins. You got all kind of things for the hair. And right on time for Father's Day. Father's Day is coming up, and it would be a perfect gift for your father, for your husband, for your daddy, for your boo, whoever it is. We have some great products there at www.beardgods.com. Also, don't forget to go to Bulvic Academy, www.bulvicacademy.com, BULVIC. A whole lot of great things there for the family, for students, for teachers, schools. You have an anti-bullying initiative. You have books. Bullying is right underneath your nose, and the diary of a former bully. You got the game Bulvic, BULVIC, which is not only on the website, bulvicacademy.com, but you can get it at iTunes or Google Play. Make sure you get the game. It is a great game. The family can play this game. Your kids can play the game. You have to do all kind of things like, of course, trying to solve the problem of bullying there. You have to fight monsters. You have to talk to students, teachers. You got to find the keys to unlock some of the mysteries. You've got to go into tranquil and peaceful places to stay away from, toxic people and having a toxic attitude. You got to fight all kind of things in the garden and pick up beautiful things in the garden. It is a great game. It's not for the faint of heart. It's very, it's not complicated, but it's a game that is definitely for strategy. You have to strategize to make sure you win the game. It takes some time now. It's my game. I created it, but you've got to definitely make sure you have enough patience to go through all the things you have to go through to get to the end of this game. Let's see. Bunkers, hello. Chris, Pretty Land, how are you? Shorty, what's going on? Me, God bless, is up here. We got a whole lot of folk here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your support. I tell you what, this is Monday. Let me tell you what it is. And this is our Monday sports talk. And I want you all to meet my great guest today. He's going to co-host with me. And Mr. Christian Hinton, how are you today?
Good.
He's doing good. I tell you what, he is on his game, but he is with us. He's going to talk about the game with me. This is FYI Monday Sports Talk. Yes, we are here, and I tell you what, glad to be here. We had a great show on Friday. We talked about around the town. We gave you the current job list. As a matter of fact, don't sit on that job list thing. It is still there. You can go to my personal page, Yolanda Hinton, or you can go to FYI Radio Show page. Get those listings. You can go to LinkedIn. Make sure you share with friends. Everybody doesn't have a job. And so for that reason, take that listing, make sure you share with friends, look at it yourself, great jobs, great positions, and also great salaries. Some are part-time, some are full-time positions, but make sure you get that job listing and, you know, get it to somebody. You know, everybody, like I said, everybody doesn't have a job. Get that job list to somebody that needs a job so they can take care of themselves. And they can take care of their families as well. So anyway, Christian, today is FYI Monday Sports Talk. Oh man, Christian, talking about a great time. The NBA is finished and done. Are you glad?
Yeah.
Why are you glad?
Since the Spurs lost.
Oh man, the Spurs was your team.
Yep.
You know, that's why a lot of people they look, after a while they were through. We had high hopes for the Spurs though. That's the thing about it. I even though I favored the Knicks, Christian favored the Spurs. My son, he was favoring the Spurs a lot. He didn't mind if the New York Knicks won this championship, but definitely they were on the Spurs team. What did the Spurs do wrong? Why did they lose? Why do you think, Christian?
So they only lost because of De'Aaron Fox and Harper.
What did they do wrong?
Harper missed a layup, and De'Aaron Fox got blocked when he tried to do a layup.
And you're right, because guess what? The scores at the end were so close. So close. The Spurs could have won those games. It wasn't that the Spurs at the end were so far behind. They were like toe to toe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one bad mistake cost them that game. The Knicks, this is the thing about it with this, the NBA final. And let me tell you, let's talk a little bit about it. The 2026 NBA Finals, it was an absolute classic. It is finished and done, of course. But we witnessed an epic game 4 with the New York Knicks pulled off one of the greatest comebacks in playoff history to put the San Antonio Spurs on the ropes. Jalen Brunson has battled through intense defensive pressure and heavy media scrutiny all series, but I tell you what, he was able to help bring that team through. The thing about it, the Spurs, Christian, they always in every game was out ahead. What happened that they lagged behind? You know, after a while, I mean, if you're 29 points ahead, and most of their games, like I said, they were ahead, what did they lose energy? What happened that they couldn't stay ahead?
They're just an older team. That's the only reason.
What, the Spurs?
No, the Knicks.
Oh, the Knicks. Okay, the Knicks. Okay, so you're saying because they are an older team, the younger team, which are the Spurs, were able to really get that advantage of them in the first part of the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
29 points on one of the games, they were ahead. And everybody kind of was holding their breath. They felt like the Spurs got this. The Spurs got this. But like I said, they were toe-to-toe most of the time. After the Knicks caught up with the Spurs, it was like they were right there with one another. The Spurs didn't really get a chance to get ahead that much anymore. And so they were about the same scores near the end. But because, like you said, because of somebody, one of those guys, or a couple of those guys on the Spurs team not being able to get those last 2 points, or they did something kind of funny. They just lost their opportunity. Um, let's see. Let's talk about the legacy a little bit because Christian, the New York Knicks haven't seen a championship in
55 years.
55 years. 55 years. Y'all couldn't come through for 55 years. So I mean, I think they had something to. They didn't have. They had to win this. I think they wanted it so bad because the Knicks in the past, Christian, even before you were born, my brothers and them were Knicks fans, and they were a great team. But fast forward to where we are now, they hadn't done nothing. They had not won a championship, like you said, in 55 years, in 5 decades. And so they really had something to prove. Anyway, like you said, they're an older team. And it meant so much to the city of New York. Did you see how those folk act in New York? They were just like going crazy, mad.
A bus was on fire.
A bus was on fire. They thought they were going to riot. I mean, you could be happy about something, but my goodness, don't destroy the city because because you want to finally be able to say, we have won this. Let's talk about the Spurs a little bit. Christian, when did you become a Spurs fan?
When the season first started.
And who is on the Spurs team that you really think stood out where you said, wow, yeah, this is my team?
Harper, Fox, Wemby, Champagny, Vassell, Castle.
Whoa. Tell us about Wemby. Why is he such a star?
He's just tall.
Okay, so is he tall and can play, or is he just tall? Is he good?
He's tall and he can play.
And he is really a fan favorite. I mean, folk are going crazy over Wemby, and they should. He stands about what, 7'4"? Now tell me if that's not a big man. That's a tall man. Do you think he had what it takes to bring the team? I mean, he almost did it, but do you think he had what it took to really help his team? How many points do you think he would average a game?
Probably 40 or 30.
That's a lot. That is absolutely a lot. He is definitely a champion. He's 7'4". He's very young. Yeah. Christian, he's like 21, I think 21 or 22 years old.
Yeah.
But he's playing, I'm telling you, a lot of folk have high hopes that next year is going to be the year of the Spurs. What do you think about that?
Yeah, next year they're definitely going to come back.
Absolutely. So they got to make a few adjustments. What do you think they have to do this time, this next season coming up? What would you advise them?
I would put Fox on the bench first and put Harper in.
Somebody said Fox should go.
Yeah, he should get traded.
Oh, is he? I mean, did he do that bad? I mean, he did. He just messed the team up, you think?
Yes.
Wow. So anyway, we're hoping that they make the adjustments. They are a good team. Anytime you come to the finals, you've got to be good. Yeah. They didn't just happen to get there. They didn't just oops there. They played all season and got themselves there. And they went to the semifinals, and they landed the finals along with the New York Knicks. Now they played 5 games. 4 went to the New York Knicks. Some folk were hoping, Christian, that they would do 7 games. Were you like that? Were you like, look, I want them to win so we can see more basketball play? You wanted a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because it just all of a sudden that was it.
Yep.
That was it. The Spurs got the opportunity to win one. They did get an opportunity to win one game. And they were so close in those other games to winning, but they could not come through. But we want to congratulate them. Why? Because they made it to the finals. Christian, what else? What about the New York Knicks? How do you think they're going to go ahead? Will we see them? Do you think we'll see them going to the finals again?
No.
Oh, you say one time, one hit wonder.
Yeah.
What? Christian said they are one hit wonder. They got the opportunity to do it this time, but Christian feels like, that's going to be it for the New York Knicks. First of all, let me give them an applause again because they did come through. A lot of people, a lot of fans, New York. I'm a native New Yorker, and I know I got cousins and all kind of friends that just wanted to see the New York Knicks pull through, and they did. Now I'm gonna tell you who is a favorite to me, Jalen Brunson. Even before this season, Christian, I really like Jalen Brunson. Is there anything about Jalen that you do like, the way he plays? Anything about him?
He has fast, you're moving. Yes, he's just fast. He's fast and he's good.
I wonder how tall he is, though.
He's like 6'3".
He is tall. He appears to me to be like he's not tall, but he is tall. When it came to Wemby and Jalen, it seemed like it was always a tussle, a battle. Did you notice that? Did Jalen and Wemby kind of like always go kind of toe to toe?
Yeah.
And how come Wemby was so rough? I get the impression that Wemby is a little rough on the basketball court. Is that the way he's supposed to play?
A little bit.
A little bit. Do you think he was extremely rough, or he was okay? Everything was
like okay.
Because he fouled, but do you think some of his fouls were not called?
Yeah.
Some of those pushing and knocking, and he knocked. I don't know if it was Brunson that time. I think it was Brunson. I think he knocked him down in one of those games, and I thought they were going to call it or even put him out the game, but they did not. He's just that's how he is. He's just a little rough. Do you think Jalen Brunson have that roughness with him?
Yeah.
I think so too. I get the impression that Jalen is he's a roughhouse too. He kind of like, he even looks to me got that little rough exterior. But like you said, he's fast. He plays well, and again, he brought the team all the way to victory. Who else on New York's team do you think helped get them there to the final?
OG and Obi.
And Obi, oh yeah, we hear about Obi. Are these guys that have been on the team for a while? Do you think they've been there for, or are they any of them are newbie? Any newbies?
And OG and Anobi got traded.
From who? From where?
I think it was the Hawks. I don't know.
Okay.
But he got traded to the Knicks. So he made a buzzer beater for the team.
Wow. Why do these guys get traded? Is it for more money? Is it because they don't do well? Just like you just said, the guy on the Spurs, he should kind of like maybe get on the bench or he should go.
It depends on the offer, like how much money you get.
Okay.
You get to decide if you want to get traded or not.
Oh, wow. So you got to decide whether or not you want to be there or not. Let's see. Let's see, what else? Again, people are talking about the fact that New York championship, it validates them after 55 years of not being able to get there. But do you think they have played well, though, even though they have not got to the finals? Christian, do you think that New York has played pretty good throughout the years that you know of?
Yeah.
Okay, they still have a record of being a good team. And like I said, they have that brand. My brothers years ago followed the Knicks, probably still following the Knicks. And that was their team. They have really done well. And to finally get there. After all these years, I can imagine those guys the way they feel. A lot of them was crying, Christian. They were so happy. They were crying. The coach, all of them, just was so excited and things like that. The Spurs, to me, they did a great job. They made it a great basketball. We got a chance to see, those teams really, really, really give us a good show. I kind of like, even though I said I was from New York and kind of like favored uh, New York Knicks, the Spurs was somebody that I figured could get there too. I figured it was any man's game, any team's game. I figured the Spurs could win, uh, and they had the potential to win, just like New York. So they've done a good job. Um, so those teams that didn't get there, there were some that got close but couldn't get there. Who did you? Who were you hoping would get to the finals?
Probably Spurs and OKC.
Ooh, OKC. What happened to OKC? They just couldn't come through.
Yeah, they made a comeback. The Spurs made a comeback.
Now, OKC, I heard that there were a lot of injuries. Is that what happened to them? What happened to OKC in this series, in this season, at the end, in the semifinals and stuff?
SGA was just flopping over and over again.
Oh my goodness! But I wonder, they have those bad. Sometimes they just have those bad days where they just can't get it through, whether it's injuries or tiredness, or some of them after the game when they're talking to the commentators, they say, hey, we just didn't have it in us. We didn't have it in us today. We just couldn't do it. And if you plan games like they play, they play so many games per season, you're gonna be tired sometimes. Sometimes you just don't have it. Sometimes, you're not rested up enough, or you got problems, or you just, your body won't give it all. And when I hate to see, when teams are playing, they're playing well, and all of a sudden you got all these folks getting injured. Did the Spurs have anybody that went out with an injury? Do you know of?
De'Aaron Fox had one.
Oh wow!
I think it was with his wrist.
But he came back. Is that the one who had the finger that was they had to put it in some kind of brace? I don't know which one that was. It came back.
For the Knicks?
I think it's for either Spurs. It might have been the Spurs though. But like you said, they injured. Who was it again? Was it Fox?
Yeah.
He wasn't injured long though. I mean, he came back what?
He came back game 3 or game 2.
Oh, he came back game 2. I give them a lot of credit for coming back after an injury, because sometimes it's not as easy to play with an injury. I thought that Brunson was going to go out because he had a bad. Well, him and Wemby got into it, and he fell. I thought maybe that was going to be it, but they took him back in the locker room, and he came back swinging. And he came back kind of quick. I was glad that he did not get injured. And you don't want those main players to be injured. It just takes a lot out of the game when you can't see those Brunsons or Wembys in the game. You know that they bring a lot. Who else do you like? What other team do you like, Christian?
I like the Warriors.
Yes.
I like the Warriors, Spurs, and probably the
What happened to the Warriors this season?
They wasn't really playing that good.
I heard they had a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
And that means that when you have your main players out, it takes an effect. But the Warriors are highly favored. You got the Knicks. I heard somebody was hoping for the Celtics. There were a lot of teams that people wanted to see go to the finals, but they just didn't have it. Let's talk about the Lakers and what you like or what you don't like about them.
What?
The Lakers.
It's just a lot of people been getting injured, and LeBron is getting old. LeBron is getting
Why do y'all say that about LeBron? I heard somebody that really, really liked LeBron, but then I heard other people that really feel like his time is out. You know, LeBron is always announcing that he's going out. Why does he do that? And then the next thing you know, he's back.
He just washed, kinda.
But you know what? There's one thing that is motivating him, and that's his son, right? He
Yeah.
wants that. He said he wanted to play with his son, and so he got the opportunity to play with his son. What do you think about his son, Bronny?
I bet his other son's gonna be better than Bronny.
Ooh, what? Who is his other son?
Bryce.
Is Bryce playing now, or what? He playing college? What is
He's
he?
in college.
Okay, so you think he's better right now than Bronny?
Yeah.
Oh, we shall see. I tell you what, Bronny is not doing that good. Is he staying on the bench most of the time, or what?
Yeah.
What is he doing that he shouldn't be doing, or what? How can he get better?
Just putting in the work almost every day. But he's been on the bench this whole entire time.
But you know, some players they're just champions. They're just born champions. Some can be made, of course, you know, and like you said, you always gotta work hard at getting there. Do you think people give Bronny a chance to get there, or they just feel like it's over? You should go home like your dad.
Yes, probably over.
Are you serious? You don't think he has what it takes to be a champion like his dad?
Nah, the Lakers haven't won probably in a year, like 4 years.
We say the Lakers are not doing that well.
Yeah.
Yeah, even with LeBron on the team, it's not, you know, they're not getting there. They're not getting to the championship. And so, wow. You know, when he, you know, that dream that he has of playing with his son, at least he got a chance to have that dream fulfilled, even though Bronny may not. I'm gonna give Bronny some grace and say, look, let's see what this next season holds for Bronny. Maybe he'll, you know, like you said, put the work in, do better. And I'm gonna give him at least another year, Christian, to prove if he can do his thing. Now, LeBron, I don't know. He may have another year or two still in him. Christian, why you think people feel like it's time for him to go?
He's not really playing good. He's on the bench a little bit.
Oh, but the fact that he is so rich.
Yep, billionaire.
The thing about it is, if you notice, when these guys first come out of college and they play, they really have they are really motivated. They really want this. They really want to play. I guess after you become a veteran and you got so much money, your passion is gone a little. You know the game, you know the politics, you know what to expect, and so you kind of like giving us like, hey, I'm here. But I hope that, you know, teams will, you know, and coaches will motivate their players to say, look, yeah, you may be a billionaire, but you still got to play the game. That's what the fans come for. The fans come for a good game, not game seeing you walking around like you got all the time in the world to do nothing. You got all the time in the world to play that game, because that's what the fans want to see. They want to see our stars playing good game. They want to continue to see that passion and that fire coming from them, even if they're veterans. And so, LeBron, if you have lost your fire and your energy and motivation, it is time for you to go. You can go home, because that's not what we want to see when we spend good money to see these teams play. Let's see, who else? You know who I saw as a commentator? Is it Draymond? Was it Draymond? Let me see, who was that? He was, I don't know if it was Draymond. Who's the guy that was wearing it one time, wearing his head down? He was wearing it pressed down. I can't think of his name. What is his name? but he's yeah, we got to get that name for you all. But a lot of them are now retiring and taking all that money and sitting down behind the microphone and hey, talking about the game. Christian, did you tell our friends? Look, we got a whole lot of folk over here on TikTok. Oh wow, we got folk on Facebook all over. Did you tell them that you play basketball?
No.
And tell them what you like or love about basketball.
I just like it has a lot of time to it. You can score, and yeah.
You made some great what you call scores. I've seen you win a game. You won a game for the team, Christian. It's really a joy to see you play. What do you not like about what is it about basketball sometimes that get on your nerve?
No foul call.
Ooh. But you know what, Christian, I always wonder about that. Why wouldn't the referees call a foul when there's a foul? What's behind that?
It depends on the ref.
Ooh, the referee either. And the thing about it, if he doesn't know if his call is right or if he has questions about his call, they got screens you can go ahead and rewind. What is it about them? They just don't want to call it sometimes, or they just, hey, let it go.
Just let it go.
And that's what really makes you mad sometimes. Even the games that you play, do you see that too? Referees not calling foul?
Yeah.
Can you ever challenge them and say, listen, why didn't you call that foul?
I try to tell them, but
they just go on and do what they feel is best to do.
Yeah.
Yes. So, man, you've played ever since how old?
I played since I was 10.
10. Do you like the sport of, is that your best sport? Because I know you've played other sports. Is basketball the number one?
Yeah.
Can you see yourself playing basketball in the future?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in college?
Yeah.
How about pro?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So that's a dream of yours. That's why you're so good already. And Christian is really good at basketball. He's well disciplined. He has a passion, and that's what I was talking about earlier. When you have a passion for something, you're going to give all the energy to it. You're not going to sit up here and just, be lazy with the game. You're going to make sure, you give it your all. When you make those points, what does that make you feel like? When you do a point, make those points, or when you win a game for a team, what does that feel like?
I just feel good.
It's a good feeling. People are cheering,
yeah,
and everything. You practice a lot too,
mm-hmm.
and you've gone to camp. You think you're going to go to basketball camp this summer? You already went to for spring break. You're going to do it this summer?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's going to be great. So look, you all keep watching for Christian as he, continues to move toward his goal in life. And, his mom and dad sees to it that he, not only enjoys it, but he gets a chance to practice. He gets a chance to, build up his skills. And that's important, building up your skills and everything. When it comes to sports, what goes hand in hand, you got to not only have the passion to continue to play, or build up your skills, but you've got to educate yourself. You got to learn about the team. How do you know so much about basketball, Christian? You know everybody. You just know all of that. I learned from you, just watching you. I learned from you. How do you get all those skills of learning how the game works?
You can't travel.
Mm-hmm.
You can't double dribble. Can't carry. Or, you can't, in basketball, you can't take more than 3 steps.
Oh, really?
You only take 2.
So when you all are practicing, Christian, are those things the coach, what are some of the things the coach teach you all in the game?
Teach us 2-3, which
mm-hmm.
is a defensive play.
Mm-hmm.
Where 2 people, if somebody's in the corner, trying to make a 3-pointer,
Mm-hmm.
there's two people that doubles him,
Wow.
and there's one people, then there's another person. There's two people that tries to go to another person if they get the ball.
Wow.
Or there's 3-2. It's just the same thing but three people.
Okay. So tell me when you all first come to a team. When you come to a team, you have to get to know the players. Are
Yeah, you
you
gotta get to know the players.
you gotta and how they play?
Yeah.
Um, are there any guys that you see that are really good when you first start playing? That you go like, whoa, they are already good. They can really play.
Uh, well, this year,
Hmm.
yeah, they were good.
Wow.
They're like tall people. There were there was my friend Jimmy,
Hmm.
my friend Jordan, my friend CJ. We lost to this team called Cold Hearts.
Uh huh.
He beat us bad.
Whoa.
But last year
Hmm.
we were 6-2.
Oh
I
wow.
made a buzzer beater.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the more you play, the more you sharpen your skills,
And you're
and
just playing the same people every year. But
wow.
the taller people move on to a different level.
What made them so good? It wasn't their height. What made that team that you just mentioned?
They probably been playing since they're like 4.
Okay. Okay. So they've been at it for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this year coming up, okay, summer school. I mean, summer. You're gonna do camp.
Yeah.
What is camp like? Basketball camp like?
Well, practice for 3 hours. There's like
Whoa.
stations of it.
Okay. And is it girls and boys in the camp?
Yeah.
How well the girls play so far that you think?
They play good.
Wow. Do you ever get a chance to look at WNBA games?
Mm-mm. I only
Okay.
watch NBA games.
Okay. Yeah. So, the ladies, I'm glad you said that, Christian, that you said the ladies, they do their thing and they are definitely on board. And we can see that with the WNBA, y'all. And we're going to be covering the WNBA now that the NBA is over. It's been a long season. They play a lot of games. And so the NBA is over. It's time now for FYI Morning Show Live to get to going over there to the WNBA and check out some of the teams, check out some of the major players, the fan favorites. And but I know one thing, Christian, even though you may not look at any of the WNBA games, I remember when Angela Reese and Caitlin and all them came on board from college. They brought a whole lot of folk,
Yeah.
right? Folk were looking at that game. It took it, even though I cover it and we've covered it on FYI radio show. It got my attention wherein not only did I want to cover it, I wanted to look at the game and I wanted to be there. I want to actually see uh, a women's basketball game. I really, really, really do. And so that's what happened, Christian, when we were looking at those ladies, and it's more than those two that started bringing the boys to the yard. They started bringing more fans, more money. Uh, they were people that wanted to really, really promote the game. More women were looking at the game, and that's what you want to see. You want to see uh, uh, the industry and the teams go to another level, and so that's what happened. So we have we're really glad that the women are really doing their thing and they're playing as never before. I remember, Christian, when they first started playing women's professional women's basketball, and they were a little sloppy and they were a little, they couldn't get it all together right. But throughout the years, they have really come up. They are playing and they are playing hard. I mean, it's absolutely fire now to see them play. I really, really enjoy the WNBA. So, FYI Morning Show Live will be covering the basketball games and the WNBA basketball games now that the NBA is over. So, Kristen, you said you're glad that it's over. Uh, You feel what? How do you feel now that it's over? The season is over.
I feel good.
But I tell you what, the Spurs might not have gotten the final trophy, but they were in it. They went all the way, just like New York. They just didn't get that last final trophy. But I tell you what, they did absolutely, absolutely well. Look, I wanted to mention this because I know you. Not only do you follow basketball, but you are a football fiend as well. Who's your team?
The Ravens.
The Ravens. And we have I can imagine that the NFL, and we will be covering the NFL. We're going to start finding out when they're going to start practice. And find out who's going where. Absolutely saw the NFL draft. Did you get a chance to see it?
Mm-mm.
But they had the NFL draft, so we're going to see where some of these rookies how they come through this season coming up. We will announce when they're going to be practicing, and we're going to.
Did you see the Giants got Odell Beckham?
Yes. What do you think about that?
That's good.
Who are some of the guys that you really like in football? Not just in the Ravens, but any other team.
Josh Allen. Lamar Jackson, Odell Beckham Jr., Aaron Donald, Saquon Barkley, AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Smith. Forgot his first name.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? I like Zay Flowers.
Mm-hmm.
I like Bateman. I like Derrick Henry.
Yes. And beside the Ravens, what other team do you kind of like? You kind of favor?
I kind of like the Colts too.
Really?
Yeah, I like the Colts.
They did good. Didn't they do good? Pretty good last season. I think they did.
Yeah, they did good.
Yes. Last season was definitely exciting. We're looking forward to really some exciting games. I'm hoping that this young man right here, and his dad takes me to a professional game. He's been to more games than I have. I've been to 0. He's been to many more games than me. So I'm trying to catch up with him. And so I'm going to make him responsible, him and his daddy, for getting me to a professional football game. We're not far from Washington, right? We're not far from Philadelphia. Where else would we travel to? What do you think about Oklahoma?
What's the Thunder?
Yeah. I mean, not Oklahoma Thunders. Don't see. That just gave me. The college. What do you think about college games? Because OKC got a good college football team.
I haven't been.
You haven't? Do you follow any of the college football game?
I follow Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I follow Ohio State.
Wow.
And I follow LSU in Oregon.
Very, very good. Well, I tell you what, we've been following a lot of sports lately. Christian has even gone to some baseball games and hoping to play. What'd you tell me the other day? Hoping to play soccer. I think that is absolutely fabulous. Soccer, very, very good sport. And hopefully, Christian will go ahead and get in it and love it just like he loves basketball. So, like I said, we look forward to covering the WNBA on FYI Morning Show Live. And we look forward to some of the upcoming things that are going to lead us to the NFL. My team, I have to say this, Christian. I don't mean to be on the fence, but it's hard for me to choose a team. There's so many good teams out there. Now, like I said, I was on a bandwagon with the New York Knicks because I am a New York native. I was born in New York. So I kind of went along with them. Plus, like I said, my brother and them. But I have not taken the time to choose a team. Now, usually, Christian, when you go along with a team, I go along with you because you're really good at kind of like letting us know what's going on. Not only that, but you call it sometimes really like it is. So y'all excuse me. I don't have a team, but I follow certain teams that Christian follows, and then sometimes if there are team players, athletes that stand out, that's sometimes I follow those stars. Yes, sometimes the team may not be worth 2 cents, but sometimes they have players that are really, really good. So when it comes to the NFL, Philadelphia, I followed them. Who else? Who else? Philadelphia Eagles. Who else do I like? The Ravens. And look, Christian, when you were younger, you used to love the Bengals, and the what's the other team that didn't do so well?
The Browns.
The Browns. What has happened to those two teams?
They just lost a lot of players. They lost Myles Garrett,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah,
That's what it is. The players are not there. Do you foresee them getting better players?
no,
Drafting?
not they're not getting better players.
Ooh. It was very disappointing to see how bad they played last season.
Yeah,
I don't mean no harm, but the Lord knows. It was very disappointing because we've known the Browns and the Bengals to do way better than what they did last season. Way better. But anyway, we're going to bring highlights from the NFL as they progress, as practice progress, as they do their thing. And this is the thing about it, the difference, Christian. When we're covering the NBA, people are not really. They kind of like wait till the finals or the playoffs. When we're doing NFL, these folks are rah for their teams. They have chosen their teams. They are ride or die, and you really can get a whole lot of talk from our listeners and our viewers as we cover the NFL. So we're going to keep doing that. We're going to continue to enjoy our show. I want you all to give Christian a round of applause for being on with us for our FYI Sports Talk. I'm getting ready to shout a few folk out, and then we're going to give some upcoming shows. Thank you, Christian. Thank you very, very much. All right, let me shout out some more folk. Big Mouse, what's going on? Let's see. Miss Bless, we say hello to you all. Catherine, hello. Shorty, hi. Raymond, let's see. Kevin, what's going on? Lena, what's happening? Willie, hello. Burnell, hi. J Goat, how you doing? Manny, what's happening? Robert, hello. Van, I think that's Van. Oh, Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. What's happening? This is not your ma. Hello. So many of you guys. James, hi. All of you guys, thank you for joining me. Thank you for your support. Christian is excited about, sports. And I wanted him to get a chance to be on with me and just to enjoy. You all shout out Christian sometime, and he'll be back. He's got the summer off school. Look, congratulations to all those that have graduated. Congratulations to you all that have passed us going to the next grade. Congratulations, teachers. Because I know you all feel good. Your vacation has just started. Parents, yours have just ended. Parents, y'all have just ended, because I tell you what, those children are home. They're going to be eating. They're going to be sleeping. They're going to be wanting to go places. They're going to be everywhere. I know some of you all got plans for them, don't you? Some of them going to see grandma. Some of them going to see daddies or mommies. Some of them going to be out of state. But I tell you what, they're out, and I tell you what, when they get out of school, you know it. You know it by the food that's in the refrigerator that's gone the next day. You know it by, your nerves getting plucked a little bit more than usual. You got to set up babysitters if they're young. You got to set up camps. And we'll be covering that on our summer fun, talking about camps and different things that kids can engage in during the summertime. Hopefully, I'll be by the pool. Christian and I are going to give some pool tips for you all, and safety tips, water tips for us throughout the summer. Probably real soon, we're going to let him come, and we're going to be outside and just talking about safety and things like that. So we're going to cover some of the things that kids can do for the summertime, especially in this area here. And we just look forward to a wonderful summer for them. Parents, I know you're going to have a good time, because a lot of times parents take off as well. They take off, they go on vacation, they relax because they have worked all year. And I know, they want to get that time with their children and be able to relax and just have a wonderful, wonderful time. So I'm very excited about what's coming up on FYI Morning Show. I wanted to give you all some upcoming shows. Listen, FYI After Dark is going to be live this evening. I want you all to join me at 6 p.m. this evening, because we have a very special guest. We have Stephanie Speller. She's the founder of 757 Planner Squad, a local planner meetup group, and the founder, organizer of Co-Virginia Planner Conference. The 757 Planner Squad began as a private Facebook group in December 2021 and has since grown into an in-person community where members meet monthly for planner meetups, connections, creativity, and shared inspiration. So that's FYI After Dark Live tonight, again with Stephanie Speller. Please join me 6 p.m. on all social media platforms. Looking forward to it this evening, and want you to be there. Okay, look, guess what else we got coming up? We got Father's Day. So on Wednesday, we're going to highlight Father's Day, and we're going to talk about what makes a good father, and we're going to talk about some great things that fathers want for Father's Day. Look, don't keep sitting on Father's Day. You see how on Mother's Day, everything is just high energy. You got restaurants, and folk are wrapped around the restaurants 2 and 3 times, blessing their moms. Moms get everything. We get everything. Let's just tell it like it is. But we want to kind of promote things for fathers too. We want to make sure that fathers are, being blessed as well. Let's give men credit. Let's give some of these, guys credit for, being great fathers, or being there, or bringing us into this world. And some that have not been there, guess what? There are men that have been there. And so if your father has not been there by circumstances, just like my father died when I was very young. And so he couldn't be there. And so there are some that can't be there. There are some that won't be there. And there are some that circumstances beyond their control. And we want to be able to, bless somebody that's been in your life that's your father, or has even stood in the place of your father. It could be a good uncle. It could be a big brother. Like I had big brothers. My brothers, to me, were father figures. They were really wonderful, and they still are wonderful brothers. And so we looked up to them. They were older than myself. A couple of my brothers were, and even my youngest brother always came through, always showed me a positive outlook on life. And he's very productive, and just, I know my father would be very, very proud of them and what they've accomplished. And so you guys out there, ladies, guys, make sure you love on your father, or that father figure, and give them their props. Give them that love and encouragement. Men need encouragement too. Men need encouragement. They need gifts. They like good things. Look, don't sit on, the spas. They like to be pampered too. Pamper those men. Do something nice for those guys, and show them that you care. Let the restaurant be wrapped around two street jobs like they do moms. I mean, mothers. Come on, we can't complain about anything because we are definitely loved and pampered by our children. You all. So we got men's issues coming up. We've got Father's Day coming up on Wednesday. We're going to talk about you guys and some of the things that you look for and want to do as men, and how you've come through for your families and your community. So many productive men, so many men that just do what they need to do in order to survive and lead. And we just thank God for that. We know there's some that can't do or didn't do, but there are so many that have, and so many that have gotten that chance to be better, because we're all growing. And so sometimes we don't make the mark. Sometimes we make mistakes. So men make mistakes too. And so, but they can have time as long as they're on the planet to get better. And that's what we're hoping for. So we want to bless them as well. And of course, Fun Friday. Yes. Let's have a good time. Let's keep this thing going. We'll announce some other special guests that are going to be coming, ladies that are going to be coming and talking with us. And just having a good time on our Fun Fridays, on our Summer Fun segments, of course, and Around the Town segment. Also, I wanted to do Monday shout out Mondays. Let's try to do that. You all coming on and possibly shouting out, birthdays, or shouting out, your businesses, or shouting out just having a good time being here, talking to the lady. Let's do something like that. So look, we're going to have Jason Baker coming in July for cryptocurrency. We're going to have our Money and More segment. Yes. Of course, we're going to still do our Real Estate 2026. We're going to have more comedians on. We're going to talk about Juneteenth. That's coming up. Excited about that and what's happening here in the Hampton Roads area. They're making a big splash, and we're really glad to see that, because when Juneteenth, when people were really bringing forth, information about Juneteenth, we didn't know a whole lot about the celebration of Juneteenth, but there are some in the area, especially in this Hampton Roads area, that really highlighted Juneteenth, and now they are actually having a festival here that's really going to make it bigger. Patti LaBelle actually is going to be one that is going to, she's going to open with the festival here. And people are looking forward to it, looking forward to learning more about our heritage, learning more about things that we can tell our children about, because that's what's important, is passing down information and knowledge and history to our youngins. Can't nothing stop that. And so we're going to continue to celebrate and talk a little bit more about what Juneteenth is and why we celebrate it. Let's see, you can be a special guest, sponsor an intern, FYI. Make sure you inbox me, or you can email FYI Radio Show live@gmail.com. FYI Radio Show, FYI Radio Show let me say that again. FYI Radio Show live@gmail.com. You can inbox here, or you can go to any of the platforms and let us know that you heard me on your platform. If you want to be a special guest, you got something to say, you want to shout somebody out, you just want to have a good time. Alicia, how are you? I see you. Are you out of school yet? Good to see you. Tell the family I said hello. Kermit, what's going on? Let's see, who else is here? Daddy James, hi. Let's see, I think it's All Things Study, I think this. it. Deb's Music. Hi, Deb. Here's a name I dare not try to pronounce. It's in another language. Happy Perez. Hi. Let's see who else. Allegra. Allegra, how are you? And how are the twins? I would love to talk to you. I know you got a lot going on, but maybe you can inbox me and tell me when is a good time for me to reach out and say hello to you. It's good to see you here. Let's see, who else? Gael, I don't want to mess that up. Kathy, hi, E, what's going on? Let's see. Mac, I don't want to mess that up, but it's M-O-H. I think it's Mohammed. I think that's what it is. Lucas, hi, Elijah, Sharon Green, what's going on? Hetty, hi, 4 giggles, S-H-I-T, I think that's what it is. Roxy, hi. Jairus, hello. Lulu, what's going on? X-A, L, I think E-L-L, okay. Maureen Road, what's going on? You all are here. Y'all are on and popping on this beautiful Monday. Look, the weather here, we've got a lot of rain last night, but I think it was Thursday. I think it was Thursday and Friday. The weather was ferocious, baby. I mean, it was pure tea, summer hot. And like I told you all, when Hampton Roads warms up, because we're below sea level, surrounded by so much water. Everywhere you go, it's water. And when it warms up, baby, you know it. And so we've had a heat spell. But on yesterday, we did get some relief. And it kind of like cooled down in the evening, just like a typical spring weather. You know, it starts off hot and then it cools down. So today is supposed to be like in the 90s. So far, it's kind of cloudy. And maybe we won't get as much humidity. I will find out. But look, when I walk out there, I will find out. And yeah, so yeah. We will keep you updated on this Hampton Roads weather. We have so many things going on. If you didn't check out Around the Town, make sure you all check out Around the Town. Our Fun Friday segment and find out what's happening here in the Hampton Roads area. Juan, what's going on? Beverly, hi. CC Wyden, I think that's good. I think that's how you pronounce it. Al, how are you? Tootsie, what's going on? Shishi, hi. I love these names. Marine, hello. Cortez, hello. Lad 16, Tracy, what's going on? It goes on and on and on. I'm trying to find out where my friends are on Facebook. I'm looking at Facebook right now, trying to see who's there. Yes, let's see. Who is here on Facebook? I'm looking right at the page, but we shall see. Sheila Robbins, hello. Let's see. Shannon Blanco here. Is Shannon's Christian mommy here? Chris Hinton, Crystal Hinton, all you all that are on with me. Sheila Robbins. Say something in the chat. Make sure I can see who you are. And everything. Let's see. Instagram. Where's my Instagram feed at? Instagram, where are you? You're somewhere around here. But anyway, all those, there we go. So we have Zeusy. What's the gossip, Zeusy? And look, Zeus got the Beard Gods link here. Please, on Instagram, if you're on Instagram, click that link, www.beardgods.com. That's BeardGodz.com. Look, the products are off the hook, great products, right in time for Father's Day. G Tally 4, how are you? Good to see you here on Instagram as well. All those that I don't see, forgive me, but say something in the chat so I can respond to you later. And look, I want you all to have a fabulous, fabulous day. Just enjoy self, enjoy life. Life is too short, and just stay blessed, be blessed. Work your way into blessings if you have it. Make sure you pray. Make sure you pray for others, and enjoy your life. Um, just try all you can to have the best of life. In the meantime, it's time for me to go. It's after 10:30. She's been off for a minute, but I have enjoyed my grandson. Again, congratulations to the team, the New York Knicks. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you so much for Christian being on with me today. He did a fabulous, fabulous job. Let's give him a round of applause. And thank you to all you all that are on, our viewers, our listeners, our platforms. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your support. So look, don't forget to join me this evening. Don't forget at 6 o'clock p.m. we have a very special guest, and I'm looking forward to talking with her and talking about what's going on with her conference and how all this thing works. Stephanie Speller, again, the founder of 757 Planner Squad, is a local meetup group, and she's the founder of Co-Virginia Planner Conference. Let's find out what it's all about. It may be something that you want to get involved in. 6 p.m. on all social media platforms: Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. We'll see you soon. So look, be blessed, be blessed, and we'll see you back this evening. Bye now. Yes. See you later.
Where I am now, I'm in a special place, a tender warm embrace, where I am now.
Oh,